Who is carrying a surfboard in a purse?
Surfboard.
In a clutch at that, not near
We
strap.
can't. We can't.
You mean I'm gonna roll up my yoga mat, put it in my purse, and then carry
Not
it as a
the
clutch?
bitch ready for
Not
yoga
even
mat.
have a strap on it?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of adDRESSed Opinions, where we are reviewing the fashions from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. On this episode, we have the Ball Challenge, in which every queen brought 3 looks to the runway. Today, joining me on the panel, we have Arcane.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back.
And below me is this shady bitch, Ron.
Shady, maybe honest, but not shady.
So, for the ball, there was 3 different categories: mixed bag, money bag, and bag creation. The mixed bag and money bag looks they brought from home, but the bag creations they made there on set of RuPaul's Drag Race. Because there are 36 looks to get through, this is going to be a multi-part episode, so be sure to look out for the other parts later on. First round is the mixed bag look, and first up we have Denali, who is giving us Airbag. This is a toot, it's campy, it's fun, the silhouette is creative.
So it's a 2 for me. I love it. It's a crash 10 stummy. It's really smart, well executed. 2.
It's well thought out and executed.
Next up, we have Elliott with 2 T's, who is a gift bag. This is a toot, it's cute, she's sucking up to RuPaul, which is always a smart thing to do.
Yes, no, it's absolutely cute. For once, I love her wigs. Usually her wigs are like, they dry, she needs some more, but it's a 2.
It's a 2. This is kind of what I would expect from Elliott, more or less.
Next up, we have Gottmik, who is doing body bag. This is a toot, it's campy, it's fun, and she's executing the drama really well in just the picture alone.
Yes, drama mama, it's a 2. When she came out into that runway and just bam, opened the plastic bag, it was very smart. Love the visceral toot.
It's a 2. I live for the kielbasa hanging out, her bottom region.
She let you know she got some sausage ready for you. Next up, we have Joey J with an IV bag look. And it's supposed to be a pun. It's the drip IV and the IV on her body. It is still a boot regardless. It just doesn't look good. This looks like the look she made on set, not that she brought from home.
It's a boot, especially when you're on the runway and they ask you, what's this is? And they give you the hint and you don't take the hint. It's like, how's your head? And you just don't get the joke. Boot, bye, next.
It's a boot. It's so ill-fitting. The bra's not on the breast. The bottom is like a strap. It's a
Next up, we have Kandy Muse, who is a bag of tricks. While she was on the runway, she was doing a variety of magic tricks. This is a toot. I like the black and white. It looks very cute, and I love the bunny on her chest. Not kitty, it's a bunny.
Is that an inside joke that I guess they just won't get?
Oh no, it was a mistake last time. He had called it a cat. A cat, that's what he called it. But no, it's an absolute 2. I love it. It's very cute.
It's a 2. I just really wished Kandy enjoyed balancing her proportions and adding some chest, because she's rocking boy titty, and I don't mind. This is local still. Like, this is like really strong local, like you're still trying to get on Drag Race, but you're here now, so it's time to hit that next level, because I can see the corset and that has detail into it, and her titty is right there.
Next up, we have LaLa Ri, who is a bag of bones. This is a boot for me. I wish the whole outfit was covered in bones. That would have made it a 2 for me.
It's a 2 for me. I get it. It's one body in a bag. I love it. It was very smart and quirky.
It's a 2 for me. I got it as like these bones are kind of bursting out the bag. It's not like it's spilling out of the bag. So I appreciate that. Maybe more thoughtful placement of the bones might have elevated it, but it's not bad and she looks stunning.
Can we talk about how they're 2 pelvises though? I mean, like, damn.
Next up, we have Olivia Lux, who is a punching bag. This is a toot. Some people are going to compare it to Symone's outfit. They're different in their own ways. This is still it for me.
It's a 2. I think my only comment is the wig placement looks weird, but other than that, it's still a 2.
It's a 2, but let's be honest, Symone did it better.
Next up, we have Rosé, who is doing bagpipes. This is a boot for me because all I can see when I look at this outfit is a spider on her back.
It's a 2 for me. I get the reference. It's paying homage to, you know, where she's from. So it's a 2.
It's a 2 for me. I appreciate the references, and I think it's a certain level of camp that I can appreciate.
Speaking of camp.
Next up is Symone, who is fun bags. I flip-flopped on this a lot. It is ultimately a boot. I get that it's campy, but it just looks wrong. I get that's the point, but it looks too wrong for me.
I mean, she's a fucking cock destroyer. What do you want from her? Let me stop. But it's a 2. It's a soft 2, but it's a 2.
It's a 2. Unlike you, I am not devoid of the reference. I know the reference here, so it's a 2 for me.
And what's the reference?
She's Diana Ross, honey.
But Diana Ross didn't have that big of boobs, did she?
It was a character she played, I believe.
Oh, okay.
From...
I have to double check, but I've seen the stills of it.
Next up is Tamisha Iman, who is that old bag. This is a 2 for me. It's fun. It's executed pretty well. And the outfit looks nice.
That's a 2. It was funny when she was on the runway. I got a chuckle from it.
It's a 2. I love it. It's fun. It's funny. And I feel like I've seen this lady at church.
Next up, we have Tina Burner, who is brown bagging it. This is a toot. It's really funny, really smart, and that whole bottom piece is covered in bottles.
Yeah, it's a 2, especially like she's staying character with it. I love how the necklace literally says liquor store. It was funny, it was smart, too.
It's a boot for me. We didn't even know it was brown paper bag. I think the joke was missed, but that's fine.
Last up for mixed bag, we have Utica, who is doggy bag. This is a toot. It's cute. It's well done. Love it.
It's a 2 for me. I like it. Like just her hair makes her look like a poodle. 2.
This is a 2 for me. This is definitely a poodle becoming humanized in a cartoon.
Next up, we have the money bags look, and for this episode, the girls had to design a custom clutch provided to them by Who Cares. So all of the girls...
Because they're ugly.
They are fucking ugly as shit. I hate each and every one of these fucking purses. Just as a tagline to this. All these purses, sorry about it, coach. Hate them.
Send us some real purses and we'll sponsor them.
Jesus.
And we will advertise them cute purses, not them ugly big shits though. What the
They're
fuck is
so
that?
big.
Who is carrying a surfboard in a purse?
Surfboard.
In a clutch at that, not near strap.
We can't.
You mean I'm gonna roll up my yoga mat, put it in my purse, and then carry it as a
The
clutch?
bitch ready for
Not
yoga
even
mat.
have a strap on it?
First off, we have Denali. This is a toot. My only critique is I wish she was holding the cigarette instead of the nail holding the cigarette. I found that to be a little unnecessary.
Cause you're broke.
Show am. That's why I'm doing this YouTube series, trying to make some fucking money.
Anyway, this is a 2 for me. I love the Cruella de Vil fantasy she's giving me. I'm here for it. I just wish the pumps were red, not black. They kind of blend into the dress, but it's a 2.
And it's a 2 for me too. It's all good up until you get to that person.
Next up, we have Elliott with 2 T's. This is a 2. This tells me executive realness. She owns 75% of this company.
I give it to, she's giving me some like KFC realness with like the Kentucky Fried Chicken kernel with the little tie. I love it. It's cute. Don't hate me, Elliott, but it's cute too.
Maybe she owns 75% of KFC. This look is a 2. Same as last time. It's a great look. The purse is too much purse, but I'm gonna just hate this purse on everybody, so carry on. It looks like it should be a censored sign, and it should be hiding her crotch or something. Like, it's so big. I just write censored on it. It already has a C, or just finish the word.
Next up, we have Gottmik. This is a toot. It's weird, but like good weird.
It is a 2 for me. It's a nice asymmetrical fashion moment. I love the ruffles. I love the wig. Where Denali was Cruella, this is like Cruella's younger sister.
This look is a toot. It's just cute. It's really well done. And it's different, you know, but not different, but different.
Next up, we have Joey J. This is a boot for me. This reminds me a lot of Elliott's look, and I think Elliott did it a lot better.
It's a boot for me, sis. I don't know what kind of James Bond villain she trying to look like, but I don't like it. Not here for it. And why would you pick this color purse with this look? I don't think
they had choices in this? I think they had
it's a choice regardless.
They had a set amount of purses. You had to take one, and she couldn't get a red one because Denali got the only red one.
Denali did not get the only red one. She probably picked last. That's what happened.
Needless to say, she didn't have the option of getting a red.
That's fair.
All these purses are throwaways. Like, they shouldn't even be a part of the look. They are. Like, they're all afterthoughts. All of them. But anyway,
all those throwaways.
This look is a boot. I get it. You're like this spy lady. No.
Next up, we have Kandy Muse. She later said on Twitter that this was a dedication to sex workers. I appreciate that. It is still a boot. The undergarments don't look good. I like the hair.
It's so we're here for you appreciating sex workers, but just like when I saw the thing on the runway, it was just like where the guard belt was supposed to be connected. It was just like, if you're going to wear lingerie, wear it right.
This look is a boot, and the fact that she dedicated it to sex workers lets you know she knows it's a boot too.
Oh no!
And before I even get into that, she's featuring boy boob again.
Hold on.
I don't like boy boob on a queen her size. I'm sorry. If I did drag, I wouldn't even feature my boy boob, and I have luscious boy boobs.
They make breastplates in your size?
It's called chicken cutlets, bitch. That's all you need. Not chicken. Get you a nice, get you a chicken cutlet, or get you a whole chicken. I don't care. But just have more titty than that.
Not shove a whole raw chicken in your
It
bra.
don't gotta be raw. It could be rotisserie. I don't care. Just boob. You need it. Find it, get it, and apply it to your chest.
Why glisten your skin with baby oil when you can use chicken grease?
I mean, and you would smell delicious, honey.
I don't know about that one, sis.
Next up, we have LaLa Ri. This is a toot. I like she's featuring her bald hair. I like the pattern on the top, and the earrings are nice with this.
This is also a toot for me. I do love the dress. I love animal print. The shoes also actually go with the purse, and this purse is still gaudy, but at least it works with the outfit.
This look is such a toot for me. The bag is hideous because all of them are, but I appreciate bald black women. Like, I grew up during a certain time, so I'm used to seeing bald women. I grew up, you know, listening to Jeanne and seeing that whole shaved head moment go through the black community, because, you know, you got to cut off the perm and start rocking your natural. I get it. So this look is very reminiscent of that. I appreciate it, and she looks stunning.
Next up, we have Olivia Lux. This is a toot. I don't have anything bad to say about this.
It's a toot. I like it. She's not giving me executive realness, but she's giving me like head of like a dean at college.
This is a toot for me. It's not executive. I agree. It's more like I'm about to interview to be executive.
Next up, we have Rosé, who is making a specific reference to Bette Midler from Big Business. I do not get that reference, but this is still a toot for me. It is a well done top, and the purse actually provides a well-needed pop of color for this.
It is a nice pop of color. It's a toot. Even though it's Big Business, when she first walked on the runway, I was like, oh, this is giving me like I Love Lucy kind of vibes.
It's a toot. It's a reference. It's done right. She looks good. The bag is, of course, ugly like all the others, but she looks great.
Next up, we have Symone. This is an absolute toot. She makes me think of a pimp named Slickback in all the right ways.
You think pimp named Slickback? I thought she looked like Ruby Rod coming down that runway. She looks great. It's a toot.
This is a toot. You know I love me some Symone, child. I love me some Symone. She looks great in this, so toot.
Next up, we have Tamisha Iman. This is a boot. She could not have made this more boring if she tried.
Sadly, it's a boot. I love the colors. It's okay. The one thing that's getting me is the makeup. She just looks like it's either some autocorrect on this photo or something, but the makeup does not look right with this outfit.
Unfortunately, this is a boot. It's not giving me money bags. It's giving me I serve the money bags.
Next up, we have Tina Burner. This is a toot. I love how she kept it her with the red hair, and the houndstooth is very well done.
It's a toot, but Bob wants his dress back. Bob literally wore something similar to this. I was like, oh, did you borrow this from Bob?
I mean, this is one of the looks she brought, so maybe. And she's a New York queen. I don't know if they're the same size, but hey, it's a thing. This is a toot. It's nice to see her out of red, orange, and yellow clothing.
Right.
Black and white is a nice little palette cleanser, if you will. It fits well, even if it was borrowed from Bob. Who knows? It fits. It fits right, so it's a toot.
Finally, for money bags, we have Miss Utica. This is a boot. It is a hodgepodge of hot mess.
I will agree with that. It's just too much. It needs edit. I get the 1920s kind of like flapper girl, kind of rich, kind of ritzy aesthetic, but I just don't like it.
I like this, and I'm gonna toot it. Utica is just a very weird queen to me, and this look is weird enough to make sense coming from Utica. On anybody else, it's a boot. Utica is one of the only queens I can think of to actually wear this, and I enjoy it.
And that's going to be it for part 1 of this episode. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to be reviewing the bag creation looks on the main stage. Remember to follow us on our social medias right there in the corner. You can find me on Twitter at Jasper Hedgehog. You can find Ronin on Twitter and Instagram at Ronin Does It All. And you can find Arcane on Twitter at Fly Like a G-Shot. See you next time.
All of your fried chicken is mine, bitch. That's what she's saying.
Speaking of, I'm more order some. Hold up.
Oh, girl.
You gonna wait till we pause,
Just kidding.
bitch.
Like, I've seen pictures of it. I'm gonna look it up and
There's
send it
probably
to
gonna be a
you,
cut in
but
the edit.
It's a reference. No, he gonna have to cut this up, but it's a reference to a character Diana Ross played.